You don't have to put much work in it. I'm not telling you to go run a marathon. I'm not telling you to get into the gym. I'm not telling you to eat like a bodybuilder. I'm telling you 10 steps that will make your life so much easier. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be doing my 10 steps to help you lose weight and keep it off forever. You're gonna wanna stick around to the final step because it's the most important step I will have for you to help you lose weight and keep it off forever so you're not yo-yo dieting anymore, right? To start with tip number 1. This tip is very underrated, but can help you lose so much weight by just doing this one step, and it is walking. Most of us don't want to walk. Most of us don't want to take steps that are needed to help us lose weight. You want to get around 10,000 steps, 5 to 10,000 steps a day. If you implement that one step, taking steps, walking, you will lose weight. Nothing else you can change nothing else for your life, but doing that one step can help you immensely. Can help you be understanding of how much you move throughout the day. Remember, it's calories in versus calories out, right? So if your expenditure is not much, but you're eating a whole bunch of calories throughout the day, no wonder you're not losing weight. So remember, to start with taking a walk, 20 to 30 minutes a day. Nothing else. Even if you have to split it up 3 times a day, 10-minute walks, right? That can help you, right? Now let's go on to step number 2. Stop drinking your calories. What do I mean by that? I mean, stop drinking drinks that have so much calories, so much sugars in it, that are empty calories, that are not helping you on your journey, like Starbucks coffees, Starbucks drinks, sodas with sugar in it, juices with sugar in it, stuff like that. You don't want to be drinking your calories, right? You want to be eating all your calories. If you take this step now, step number 2, and implement that, you will start losing some weight. Remember, this is a long-term process. We're not doing this for the short term. We're doing this for the rest of our lives so we can live longer, right? By cutting out sugary drinks, there are so much benefits to it, right? You won't feel hungry right afterwards. You won't feel that spike that you need, right? And you won't want to binge because sugars is not in your system. Step number 3 is probably, you heard this about 100 times. Eat more protein. Make sure you're getting enough protein throughout the day to make you feel more full, more satisfied. You want to get anywhere between 1 gram per pound of body weight to 1.5. If you do that step, you will also start losing weight because you will also be eating more foods that will keep you more satisfied, that will keep you less of binging, right? Let's move on to step number 4. And this is a very underrated step. Very, very underrated. Most people don't understand. Drink more water. Drink more water once again. We are so dehydrated throughout the day that every time we think we're hungry all the time. And somebody left a comment in one of my videos saying, this step makes no sense. This makes no sense. It makes a lot of sense. Because if you understand how dehydration works, the brain doesn't know the difference between dehydration and hunger. So automatically it sends a signal thinking you're hungry, but you're not. Sometimes just drinking some water or drinking some diet pop, diet soda, diet drinks can help you curb your appetite. Coffee, another one, right? Black coffee, not too much sugar in it. No, we don't want sugar in it. We want something that can curb our appetite to make us make us think that we're less hungry than we are. We want to fill our stomach up. Step number 5 now, stop eating calorie-dense foods. right? Stop eating foods with high fats in it, high carbs in it, right? You want to look for more low calorie dense foods, right? We don't want to be eating peanuts. We don't want to be eating stuff that candy, chocolate. We don't want to be eating foods that you get so little for a lot of calories. We want to be eating foods like popcorn, egg whites, chicken breast, ground meat, lean ground meat, fish, white fish, right? Stuff like this, potatoes. You get more volume for less calories, right? One step that's helped me the most, the anabolic diet, making the recipes that are just as good as the original thing, but have a lot less calories. I can enjoy it, I can be satisfied, and I'm not looking to binge. Let's move on to step number 6. Eat more fiber. Eat more fruits and vegetables throughout the day, right? Because fruits are a great source of fiber. So are vegetables, right? Find the fruit you love and start enjoying it. Like apples, bananas, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, watermelon, right? Broccoli, asparagus, some spinach, lettuce. I could keep going on. Just make sure you implement more fiber into your diet to keep you more full and more satisfied. Step number 7, get more sleep. Understand that if you are not getting enough sleep between 7 to 8 hours a day, it will affect your hormones. It will affect how you feel throughout the day, and it will affect how much you eat throughout that day, right? If you're not well rested, if your hormones are off balance, you're gonna start binging, you're gonna start eating. So just make sure you implement getting more rest. Get to bed on time. Make sure you have a schedule so you're not just going to sleep at 12 o'clock at night and waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, not getting enough rest. Make sure your rest is optimal. Step number 8. And this step gets a lot of people mad. Get a food scale. One more time. Get a food scale. It is not that hard, right? People make it this big deal that weighing out your food takes such a long time, takes so much work. It really truly doesn't. If you give yourself 6 months to a year just tracking your food, understanding how much food weighs, you can eliminate the scale because you start understanding what weighs what. Like I can weigh out 28 grams of something. I know what that looks like, right? I can look at chicken breast now. I know how much 8 ounces looks like because I've been doing it for a long time. And yes, I still use it on a day-to-day basis for all my anabolic recipes, but it's a great tool. A tool that's very underrated that most people think is so hard, so difficult to do. It's probably one of the easiest ones you can do. And the benefits are so greatly. They're so amazing because now you know what you're putting into your body. Now you know what's going inside your body to fuel you. So you're not feeling sluggish, you're not feeling tired. You know what weighs what, you know what this weighs, you know what that weighs. Like, come on, let's understand. Implement these 8 steps so far, and you're on the right track. If you're gonna implement out of these 8, 2 or 3, you will see the results you want. You will start seeing you losing weight, right? It's not that difficult. Step number 9, stop letting your feelings dictate how much you eat, right? And what you eat. We have now built up this mindset of we're having a bad day, we run to food. If we're having a good day, we run to food. If we're anxious, we run to food. If we're nervous, we run to food. We have gotten to the point that we think food is comfort. Instead of dealing with the problems head on, what is stressing you out, or if something's making you happy, why do you need to go celebrate with food, right? We are, as Americans, about 58% of the population is obese. Why do we need more food, right? Think about how greedy we are. We have enough food. About 3,000 calories, 2,500 to 3,000 calories should be enough food to sustain you for a long time, but we're eating all the time, right? If we're anxious, we need to go have a donut, a cookie. If we're mad, we need to go have food. Like, we need to stop letting our feelings dictate, because we're doing so much damage to ourselves and running from our problems instead of dealing with them head on. Because if you eat your problems away, they're not gonna go away. They're gonna stay there. They're gonna be there every single time. So running from it does not do anything, because now you created two more problems. You created your health and your self-esteem problem. So let's stop letting our feelings dictate what we do and what we eat. Take care of our bodies. Treat them as temples. Let's go. The most important step that I have to help you lose weight, remember, I told you, it's the most important step. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself to a standard. Because if you can't hold yourself to a standard and hold yourself accountable for what you eat, how you eat, and how much you eat, how can you be successful in the rest of your life? If food is keeping you back, then how can you be upset at yourself for not being successful, for not getting ahead of life? Because watching what you eat is probably one of the easiest things you can do in this world. But if you don't hold yourself accountable, if you don't hold yourself to a standard, the rest of your life is going to be hard. And yeah, there might be some outliers out there, but this message is going for the majority of people who are struggling with weight loss, who are struggling with their self-esteem, who are struggling with their identity of what they want to become. These 10 steps will help you on your journey to weight loss. And remember, if you implement one of these steps, you will see some results. 1 out of 10, you will see some results. Now imagine if you implement all 10 of them. Where will you be? How much results you will see? It's incredible, right? It's incredible that these 10 steps can change your life for the better. And you don't have to put much work in it. I'm not telling you to go run marathons. I'm not telling you to get into the gym. I'm not telling you to eat like a bodybuilder. I'm telling you 10 steps that will make your life so much easier. Because once you get on a roll, once you start doing one, and then you're going to want to do the other one. And you're going to start seeing the trickle effect in your life. And you're going to start seeing others around you asking you, what tips have you done? What have you done to lose weight? And you tell them it's this easy. It's not overcomplicated. You don't need to be doing HIIT cardio. You don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to go cutting out drastically your calories down to half. No, you still can enjoy the food you love, but with some self-control, with some accountability. And in the video here, thank you, everybody that's watching. Thank you for all the great support you guys have shown me. If you're watching this for the first time, please take the time to subscribe to my channel. Take the time to leave a like and leave a comment. And I hope these 10 tips help you on your weight loss journey. Thank you and have a great rest of your day. Remember, work hard today for a better tomorrow. I'll see you on the next video.